If you can't tell by my stupid fucking shelf that holds my TMNT figures, I'm a fan of the Ninja Turtles. Which probably isn't that obvious. But something I don't see get enough credit in the general public and the TMNT fandom is the 1990 TMNT movie, which in my opinion is both the best TMNT film in existence and just the classic 90s film. But you're probably not going to take me that seriously since this was almost a video I wanted to make. I just don't feel like dealing with the Dark Knight stands today, or just true cinema fans in general.
What did you say? Fucking loser! You like the Lego Batman movie and you think it's better than The Dark Knight? But The Dark Knight is realistic! It's a realistic superhero movie! If a superhero movie isn't realistic, that just means it's...
Okay, this would have gone on for a bit too long. TMNT originally was a comic made by an indie comic studio in 1983. The TMNT comic was originally much darker than the TMNT we now know of today, and it actually killed off Shredder in like the first or second issue. Shredder was just a guy in this comic. Later, with the help of Playmates and several agents trying to find a network to air on, TMNT became the household name in both 80s toys and 80s cartoons. The cartoon was an immediate success and left all toy shelves empty thanks to the help of early-going parents picking them up for their kids back in the late 80s. However, with success, there always comes businessmen and women who want to capitalize on it. TMNT got video games, new toys that cost twice as much as the original, with the key difference being...
Crazy Cowboy Don is as rough and tough as they come!
Oh look, he's a cowboy! Oh look, he's a Vulcan! And finally, oh look!
Leo, leader of the turtle tribe, is a real man's turtle.
He's a racist.
And then a movie to tie in with a show or toy. Movies tying in with a cartoon back in the 80s were a big risk that usually wasn't worth it back then. Masters of the Universe flopped, Flash Gordon didn't work out well, Transformers traumatized every kid ever.
Hey, did you know the Jetsons had a movie? Holy shit, who are you?
Yeah, so to summarize, if you were investing all your life and time into making an 80s movie to tie in with a cartoon, the economy fucking hates you. Besides that, they made the movie for TMNT anyways. The movie came out when the original cartoon was in its 4th season. Did the movie have the same fate that other cartoon movies met? Shell no!
Well, let's get him in the car.
The TMNT movie was blessed with the puppetry by Jim Henson, giving us, ironically, the turtles that aged better than the Bay movies.
It's just a mask. See? Don't freak out. Right?
I bet the same person who decided Sonic should have teeth decided the turtles should have distinguished noses. Besides that, this movie has a large theme of growing up and becoming more independent, which actually makes the movie quite relatable. I mean, as relatable as a TMNT can be. The movie revolves around their first encounter with Shredder, said every TMNT movie ever, as the secret evil ninja organization known as the Foot starts to peek their head out of the shadows. And you might assume they would want to take over New York so Shredder could rule a kingdom of his own like the cartoon.
But I wanna conquer Earth!
But no, they steal arcade machines, toys, and a girl? Why is a girl there? All the Ninja Foot Clan guys consist of boys. I just noticed this detail, and now bad thoughts are running through my head. Though, to be honest, if I were a supervillain, all I would really want to do is steal stuff. Like, look at this! The Foot Fortress is shella rad. If we have any Raphael fans out there, you'd be glad to know that he gets the most love out of any turtle in the movie. Actually, now mentioning it, the Bay films like to focus on Raph too. Now me personally, I'm more of a Leo guy purely for TMNT 2012, but it's nice to see other turtles get love. Though this may be because there might have been some confusion in the writing department, as the Turtle Power rap says.
He's the leader of the group.
Listen, I'm up for creative changes in anything really, and later in the movie they do mention that Leo is the leader, but that's like in the middle of the movie.
So what are we gonna do about it? What can we do about it? April's our only link to these guys. We have to wait until she comes up with something.
Oh, so that's the plan from our great leader, huh? Just sit here on our butts.
I never said I was your great leader.
So my guess is that the writers only realized they had it wrong at the midpoint of writing. It doesn't bring down the movie, just a little tidbit, I guess. To bring us back to the theme of growing up, the movie actually can draw tears at times. I mean, I cry every time they show Splinter's spirit talking to the turtles. I don't know about you, if you've seen this. I mean, it has emotional points. I don't need to defend what I cry for, but the emotional themes don't come out of nowhere. They actually like hint at it early on in the movie.
Hey Mikey, did you ever think about what Splinter said tonight? I mean about what it would be like. You know, not having him.
Time's up. $3 off.
It also uses the theme of growing up for some of the members of the Foot Clan, and most of them are just misguided teens. The movie likes to focus on a particular teen named Danny and shows him slowly realizing he's in over his head. You know, because he's a part of a fucking ninja clan. Like, what teen wouldn't think they're gonna get the shit beat out of them if they join a fucking ninja clan? But the movie is only as good as its antagonist. Does this version of Shredder succeed? Despite Shredder being defeated like a little bitch at the end.
Without honor.
This is the most intimidating version of Shredder I've ever seen. You don't need a mecha suit or mutagen to turn him into Mega Shredder. Sometimes all you need is good tone and the right writing. And the movie does a really good job at telling you that this Shredder in the Foot can beat the shit out of our protagonists. And to prove that, they made 1.5 minutes of Raphael just getting murked by the Foot because he didn't pay his rent.
I mean, come on. How do you guys expect to beat me?
Give me rent. Give me rent.
Good answer.
Give me rent.
Good answer.
Give me rent.
For the other characters, I think I actually like this version of April more than KC in this movie. And I hate April as a character. I think only until recently, writers didn't know how to handle April, as for the most part, she's just the girl of the team. But in this movie, I quite like this version of April. She can put up a decent fight and is an artist.
Leonardo, meanwhile, has kept a constant vigil with Raphael.
I kinda like this is a more humbleness shown from April instead of, "Oh no, Crane is taking over New York and I think I like a 6-foot-tall turtle more than my boyfriend." And Casey is fine too. There's nothing really different. The soundtrack for the movie is so good too. Shredder's Suite is a menacing and chaotic theme, and it just fits Shredder so well. The rest of the background music is kinda shitty though, but this makes up for it. But the best piece of music, by far in this movie, is easily
on the half shell, they're the heroes for. In this day and age, who could ask for more? The crime wave is high, with muggings mysterious. All police and detectives are furious.
I listen to this on a daily schedule, and if you confronted me on a random day and asked me to sing this Turtle Power rap, I would reply, "Who the fuck are you?" and then just ignore the whole situation and start rapping. I'm not kidding, I know this whole song by heart. Hey, by the way, I know I like to promote my Twitter a lot, but it's because I'm still beginning this whole YouTube thing. And with only like 5 videos up, and my upload schedule being a bit finicky, I'm still getting a hang of it, and it would help a lot if you followed me on Twitter. I talk about pop culture, I post occasional art, and sometimes I also ask what type of videos should I make or what topic would be interesting for me to talk about. Also, you get to see what type of person I am when I'm not spending 40 plus hours editing a video when I could have just gotten it all done in an hour and a half, but I procrastinate and play with my Transformers and I'm stupid dumb poopy. You just get to see what I'm like when I'm not reading a script for a video. Anyways,